So I don't want to intimidate y'all, but the first 2 times it was like, oh, it took me out. The second time was by far better. We'll see what the third time holds for me. But I wanted to film this for you guys, and we're doing the pipe cleaner curls. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So I am doing pipe cleaner curls. I have finally had a chance to try them. I finally feel like my locks are mature enough. And if you have never been here before, welcome. And if you're older but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. So that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. But please just call me Ash or Ashley. And I have been documenting my sister-like journey. So this is my second time actually doing like a style video. So I am going to do pipe cleaner curls. And the person who really taught me, and I thought that their video was the most helpful to me, was Tasha on Locs. So I will link her down below. So I just got through filming another video and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started. It's 8:15 at night. I have to, let's see. Oh, there's my music. You see, it's 8:16 at night. I have to work tomorrow. I got to be there by 8. We're going to get this hair going. The good thing that I have realized is that it doesn't take too long to dry. My hair is already dry the first time I did it. The first 2 times I did it, actually, my hair was wet because it was a fresh wash. This wash is about a week old, so it still feels very clean. It still feels very moisturized. I have a spray bottle here with some water. And then I also have my mild mango and Tush Botanical blend mousse right here. So this is the mousse that I've been using in my hair as of lately. I got my pipe cleaners and I ordered them from Amazon. So these are my extra ones, but I have the ones saved from the times before, and I have some clips just to kind of section my hair off. So I was like, oh, let me get in the shower and film this. I was like, girl, stop. Because I'm literally one of those people that will like procrastinate to get in the shower and they get in the shower and be like, I live here now. And I was like, we don't have time for all of that. Okay. So these are the pipe cleaners. So you can reuse the pipe cleaners. All right. You can reuse the pipe cleaners. And as you can see, they're pre-folded. So the very first time I did it, the pipe cleaners were not folded. And that's what took a minute. So I am going to show real quick before I get started how to fold a pipe cleaner. So I have my pipe cleaner right here. I got black. It was also recommended, I want to say by Tasha, to do black or maybe something close to your hair color just in case you get some lint. So I didn't look for a brown one. So you literally just fold it in half, right? And then you have a loop. You make a little loop where you turn it right here. So now you have a loop. And then you just take the rest and twist it around, literally around itself. So imagine me doing my hair and then I had to do this. So the second time, that's why I went so much faster, because I didn't have to sit here and twirl each pipe cleaner. So as you can see, you have a little loop and I just twisted it down, and it doesn't meet all the way down at the bottom, but here we go. So this is sufficient right here. As you can see, my hair has gotten pretty long and this worked well for my hair. Now I am going to do a side part. I'm pretty much, let's see, I'm gonna pull this other mirror here. I'm pretty much happy with how my part is. I think I'm gonna go just a little bit deeper. Now, it depends on, you know, how you feel about your hair or how, whatever part. Since my locks have been more mature, I've been wearing middle parts, right? And I've been liking that. But it was a couple of times when I had the pipe cleaner curls that I've split my hair down the middle and I was like, nope, that ain't for me. It's going to be to the side, okay? So position your hair how it is. If your hair is not too clean, I don't think I would recommend this. I would definitely recommend this with your hair more clean. It's going to be more pliable to fit around the pipe cleaners. But like I said, I'm about a week's off a wash. And then honestly, I probably will wash my hair again next week or the week right after Thanksgiving. This is going into Thanksgiving week when I'm filming this. This is the 18th. And I have an event to go to, so I will probably do it again fresh. But I have been loving this because literally these curls have been lasting like 3 weeks. They've been looking good. Literally I washed my hair the other day only because it was like, your hair needs to be washed. It did not look bad. The curls were still going. They had loosened up, but they still had a lot of shape to them. And I was just like, yeah, I think it's time for me to wash my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I haven't decided. I'm going to show you how to initially put them in, and then we're going to do a time lapse of me going around the rest of my head. I'll probably come in and come out because honestly, we're going to see how long it takes me to put these pipe cleaners in my hair. You don't want to sit here and look at a 20-minute time lapse of an hour or however long it takes me to put them in my hair. So I am going to put a comfier shirt on, and I'm going to deconstruct my face later because like I said, I'll get sidetracked and we'll never get this done. But I'll be right back. I'm a lot more comfortable. I usually just start with this side of my hair, and then for reference, let me turn around so you can see how long my hair is. My hair is different lengths in some sections, but this is the general length of my hair. And then when you see it tomorrow, you can see like what the curls look like. So like I said, I usually just start with this side of my hair. I got my hair over to the side how I wanted to. Like I got my part situated. You can always manipulate it later, but I'm going to usually start off with about 5 or 6 locks, you know? So just gonna put a little clip right here to keep the hair out the way. Like I said, this is my first time actually doing it with my hair dry, but I've rolled my hair with it dry before. But I got my mousse, and I have a spray bottle. Okay, so that's also why I wanted to change my shirt. It's like we're just gonna get my hair nice and wet, which I'm also getting my mirror in front of me nice and wet. Really don't need that. Okay. So like I said, I'm gonna get my hair wet. I guess I do kind of. And I'm just gonna kind of work the water down into my hair, and because it doesn't need to be extremely wet, but I just do like it wet enough so that the curl will hold. And then now I'm going to take a little bit of mousse, and I usually just put a little bit. I tend not to wet everything at once. I tend to kind of just do it, you know, as I go and work it through the whole hair. Now I do need my mirror because even though I got my viewfinder, I'm like, or my monitor, I'm like, I can't see. So I usually start with this is about 3 or 4. I kind of just see how it's going. I also don't like to pull too far between my hair, and it just kind of depends on how your lock pattern is. So now I'm going to go ahead and take one of my pipe cleaners. So this is the end, believe it or not. Okay, it has the loop right here, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to roll it up. So as you can see, some of my locks are a little bit longer, so I'm going to start with that first. And this is where I feel like it kind of takes a little bit longer for me because some of my ends are not the same length across my hair, but I will get the same, you know, look. And now I'm going to feed in the other locks that once I start rolling them up. And I'm just gonna roll it up. So I know some people do wear their pipe cleaners outside. I didn't really get the impression, maybe because of how dense my sister locks are, that I could really wear mine outside. And I'm gonna fold the loop down, and I'm gonna fold this part up. So you probably can, but I was like, my hair is a lot thinner, even though it's not, doesn't look as thin. But if you guys have been here, you know my hair is thinner. So there we go. So I got one in, okay? And like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat the process. So I think some of my water is dried. Make sure that's wet enough. Then, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of mousse. And this mousse is very lightweight. And I asked my loctician and she was like, yeah. So, and I actually asked her, I was doing this kind of when I was starting to use my foam rollers as of recently, because it's like I need a little bit more holding power. So here's the end. As you can see, I got other locks that are falling out of formation. So I just really try to make sure that the ends are tucked down, and sometimes I just like roll them in between each other. And now I'm going up, getting the other locks. Make sure this one kind of joins the party. So not to worry, you know, I just kind of do what's best for my hair pattern, but this has been working out very well for me. And then usually when I'm here, sometimes I just kind of start tucking it here. That way nothing's unraveling on me. Gonna roll it up. Okay. There we go. So now we got 2 in. I'll probably do, let's see, another one on camera. So I have a few more locks here. I think I'm gonna have this one go over. Well, let's see, I'll have it. So that's how you have to be careful. I'll just have it go over there. I think I have more hair that way that is that length. And I find like you could just kind of, what's great about this is, you know, I don't have to do too much manipulating with it. Because, you know, it lasts for a nice long time. So you're not putting as much tension on your hair. And, okay, and now I'm going to take my mousse. And you can sit underneath the dryer if you need to. But I am going to get in the shower after this, and then I'm going to chill out for the rest of the evening and go to bed. So I'm going to take these. Like I said, I kind of end up with a lot in my hair only because, like I said, and from that one you can see I kind of started in the middle of the ends, just wrapped it around, now I kind of fold it up, get the rest in there. And they'll all have the same curl pretty much at the end. But like, this is definitely how you handle, you know, different hair lengths. Just wanna get it up in there. So I think the only thing about my hair is because I have so many different lengths because of how my hair is grown. I eventually will get a trim in certain areas, but probably around my face, no. Like in the back for the main part, but this middle part is definitely shorter because that's where that damaged hair snapped off during the locking process. But yeah. Now for these, I'm gonna take it in, and then usually sometimes if it doesn't feel wet enough, especially where the hair is a little fatter, I will wet that there because, you know, I need that to roll nicely, not give me any issues. This hair is a little bit more all the same length. Now I'm just going to kind of fold that bottom one to secure it, and that's something that I just realized I kind of need to do for myself, because, you know, everybody's locks are going to be different, especially sister locks, or even if you have more traditional locks. And I'm just going to secure it down. Okay, so now I'm going to put on the time lapse. And I'll probably come off of camera for a while and then see you when you work on other sections of my hair. I tend to just kind of go all the way around and then just start until I finish. So like I said, nobody wants to sit here and watch me for my whole head, but I will definitely pop in so you can see my progress, because I know that is important. And I will be back in a jiffy. So the time right now is 8:31. I'm gonna try not to get too distracted and get through this. We'll see. All right, I'm back. I am finished. let's see, it took me about an hour and 15, maybe hour and 10 minutes to finish. So I did not put any right here because they're little baby locks. Don't want to pull them, and like in the back, you could barely even see my grid because I'm in due for a retie, so it can get a little very fuzzy back here. But this is what I'm looking like. This is why I don't choose to wear mine out, because like I said, hair's thinner, it doesn't get the same vibes. I am going to put on my bonnet, but first I might just take the blow dryer and kind of go around my head just real quick, but it should be okay. And or you can sit underneath a dryer, whatever is your preference. And I will see y'all bright and early in the morning, okay? So I have to be at work at 8, so I'm gonna allow myself some extra time. So I'll be back. I'll see you in a second. All right, good morning. It is 6:55, so I have to be out of here by like 7:30. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with taking out these pipe cleaners. So I'm just gonna open up the bottom. Now most people kind of slide, and I'm gonna open up the top also. Most people kind of slide theirs. I tend to kind of unroll mine because my hair is a little bit finer. And also, remember when I rolled them up, remember that my hair was different lengths. So, yep, there we go. So we got our first ones out right there. So I know mine will not slide as easily because I had to roll the ends kind of tight so that they would all kind of go around the pipe cleaner. So I'm just going down, and sometimes, like I said, my hair is a little bit finer, so I got to make sure, you know, around the pipe cleaner, not getting stuck so much. But a lot of people, just depending on your hair texture, you'll probably just be able to slide them out. And sometimes I can, but like I said, you see how this one, my hair is a little bit the end. So I've definitely gotten the hang of this. So like I said, if you try this the first time and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, just know that it gets better. So I'm already batting 1,000 here. So I'm gonna go ahead, take the rest of these out. And this is something I just kind of remind myself, like, if I do this, I need to try to, and not try, I need to get up a little earlier or start getting dressed earlier to take these things out, depending on where I'm going. But like I said, it's so worth it because I don't have to touch my hair for such a long time, and it lasts so much easier than, or so much better than having the All right, so it's about 7:21, so it took me a cute little minute to take these out, but I'm very happy with how it came out. So as you can see, very bouncy, very springy, and I am going to go ahead and just kind of separate them real quick. And it just depends on how you want to do it. So you can kind of leave them together, but you know, I don't want to have like the whole Shirley Temple curl thing. So this is how it looks, and then during the next couple of weeks, or it'll just kind of start falling, which is really good. And then also I did do this prior to getting my hair retightened last time. She just was like, just separate them all. So I'm just kind of going through real quick, kind of pulling out the curls. I got to get to work. So, and then I'm going to kind of just go through with my OGX coconut oil, and the guy who colored my hair recommended this, and I just kind of spray it onto my hand and then use it to separate. So so really pretty curls, really different pattern, and it really reminds me of like back in the day when people used to get straw sets, you know. So I just want to make sure, you know, kind of especially separated around the front. Uh-oh. And then you do have to be careful. So I'll separate that one a little bit later. I'm a little too pressed for time at the moment. So as you can see, the pipe cleaner curls has kind of turned out different on everybody. So it just kind of depends on your hair texture. So I really think that you should try them out if you've been thinking about it. I think this is like a style that's just, whew, it lasts, okay? So much easier, especially on my particular hair texture, so much easier than like doing flexi rods or anything like that. So just kind of pulling out the back. Actually, the actual flexi rods, I did not like how they worked on my particular hair texture with the locks, but my foam rollers are usually where it's at, but with the foam rollers, it just doesn't last as long. And it's a different type of curl. And as you see, like the springiness is not going away. And I just had it in for like, what, overnight, really? So, like I said, it's going to be tight in the beginning, but it'll drop. But I love it. But I would say, just a little tiny uncomfortable to sleep in. Not as bad as flexi rods, but you know. So of course you can continue to play in it, shape it however you want to shape it. All right, so here is the final look. I have to run, get to work. I will put my brows on in the car. Alrighty, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that, you know, you were able to catch the, you know, what you need to do, catch the grasp of it, and I hope you guys try it out. So let me know down below. So thank you for coming on my channel. I hope that you stay tuned for the locks and the makeup. And if you don't know, we in videos around here with the chair dance, okay? So with all of that being said, you already know what time it is. It's time for the chair dance while I finish separating my hair. Hey, chair dance. Hey, 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 chair dance. Chair dance. Hey. All right, y'all. Bye. I gotta run.